Trying to upgrade you. That's why he said you need to be able to do these things. How many times did you go see this nigga? Oh. I was about to say, because if you say more than once, I'm punching you in the throat. Not punching you in your throat. What the fuck you trying to prenup for? He was kind of crude, huh? He said he was musty.
Hello.
Oh, he was trying to get out. He was trying to get in your drawers. He was trying to knock that thing on out. Can't say I'm no better, but all right.
What?
Just being a disgusting human being, you already know the deal. Don't even be shocked.
True.
Cause you know I ain't shit.
Me and Diz had a moment again, and he wasn't even there for it. He walked away from the station.
What did you say? No, Jay, I'm on permanent part there. Keep talking.
The ladies love it when I pull up.
Pull up. Maybe then when I drive away.
Yeah.
We literally started singing that song the exact same time.
When I pull up on you. That's the only part of that song I know. That is the only part of that song I know. When I pull up on you.
Yeah.
I said, Diz, come back.
No.
Wait, we had a moment.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell y'all this story because I told little girl this story. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell Jay because I tell Jay everything because can't nobody stop me.
Alright.
Shit, it's been so long since I played Minecraft. I forgot how the motherfucker work. God damn.
No. Because I don't want to.
Pressing all the wrong buttons. Lord have mercy. Alright,
Yeah.
so.
It's a baby. There's no.
So
It
old
has
girl.
no choice.
So old girl, me and old girl now in Texas is still a thing for the most part.
Hello.
Like.
Alright.
So she called me this morning. Like, I'll give, I'm more like, I would say like she called me by accident, but I know me and her don't talk enough for her to call me by accident. I ain't nowhere near the top of her contact list. I just happened to be holding my phone when she called me and then hung right the hell up. I was like, that's weird. Alright. So I call her right back. She's like, I didn't think you'd be up. Like, I called you and saw what time it was. I was like, whatever the fuck. I was like, what do you want? And so we were sitting on the phone, we shooting the shit for a good little minute. And then there came a moment where she was like, she was telling me this story about this video she had sanctified online. And then she was like, she was telling me what the dude was saying and all this other shit. And then she's like, fuck it, I'll just show you. And she's like, and I realized I knew who that dude was. Like, I knew his voice. And I'm like, okay. Because I didn't know where the story was going. Like, I never did. I never do. I always assume, like, she's going to say something ignorant because she's a fucking millennial. But anyway. I thought she was going to... so she tells me basically it's this dude talking about sucking dick. And then she's like, I realized that it was Brandon. That is the baby daddy, the kid's baby daddy. Yeah, baby daddy. And I'm like, all right, nigga, whatever.
My baby's dad was on the internet talking about sucking dick.
Boy, we ain't even got to do. Yeah. And so she's like,
Wait.
And I was like, bullshit. I'm like, bullshit. And she's like, no, fuck it, I'll just show you the video. And so she sends me the video. And weirdly enough, like, mind you, this could be like a bullshit story like several years in the making. But I actually know what the guy looks like. Like, I know what Brandon looks like. Because I've seen him before.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And so, before the dude even started talking, I was like, oh shit, that is him. And it's a dude, like, going around, I guess, somewhere in Texas, doing little bullshit interviews. It's like, okay, so, and he was talking to gay guys. And he was like, how would you, basically he was saying, like, if you was trying to get a straight dude, like, how would you go about it? Like, if you was trying to fuck a straight dude, he was like, so how da-da-da-da, and he was like, oh, you gotta have game. He was like, yeah, he's like, describe, like, we talking about, he was like, and his idea of game was telling dude, I'll suck your dick right now. It's like, okay, first off, that's not game. That's not game. That is insulting to me and all the other slick talking motherfuckers out there, you stupid cunt. Secondly, and then like the video just kind of like shifts over to the next dude, and I was like, oh shit, that was legit him. And she's like, yeah, like multiple people had like tagged him in it on Facebook and some more shit. And me being me, cause I'm an asshole, I immediately started to laugh. I thought it was funny as fuck. Mostly because it wasn't me. And she said that she was so embarrassed. You know, she said it was really. I don't know. She said it was embarrassing.
I don't get what's happening here. So he wasn't the one asking the question. He was the one getting asked the question.
Yes.
So he's a gay guy.
Oh yeah, like yeah, he's on some homo fruity shit for real. Like it has been for a long time. Like she knew, like I guess it was on some like I'm not gay, I'm like bisexual, whatever the fuck. And like that's all well and good. But she knew he was like that. Like she did. Like she knew he was like that, but that didn't bother her. And like it was, honestly, it really shouldn't. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be relative to the situation at hand. But the reason I guess she felt embarrassed is because like everybody knows that him and her used to be a thing. So it was like, and so she messaged him about it.
Okay.
And he was like, oh yeah, like I was like really drunk, and this, that, and this, that, and the other shit. And I guess she wasn't really feeling that response. And he was like, yeah, I was just really drunk. And I was like in the process of getting over a breakup with this chick I was with. And again, I've already explained, I'm going to be the asshole here. I thought the fucking shit was funny. Mostly because I wasn't involved. Like, I don't
understand what was funny, and I don't understand what was bad about it.
Oh shit.
Because I don't know their relationship or situation. As far
there
as I
ain't
know,
one.
the fact that you're still being called a baby daddy, he doesn't represent anything about you anymore. So why you feel embarrassed is weird.
Again, I feel like it's because she knows that motherfuckers know that she fucked with him at one point. Like
okay,
it really,
your fault.
For real. It was like,
Get over it. And you had his baby.
That's the
You had a
past.
dick sucking dude's baby. How about that?
And then easily started. And then easily started fucking with like what was easily one of the second most like effeminate dudes you could have found as far as black dudes go. So like I said, like you just like ugly gay dudes. That's cool. Like I ain't mad at you for it. That's what you like. That's what you like. And yeah, I didn't ask her why she was embarrassed because again, I didn't fucking care. Like it wasn't relative to me is the best way to describe it. It was like I thought it was funny because like of all the bullshit internet videos that you could have come across, you happen to come across the one video of a motherfucker you know.
Oh, she was gonna get that video anyway.
Oh yeah, that was gonna happen.
After everybody around her saw that video, it was coming her way sooner or later.
Had to.
Hmm. Yeah, but no, that is extremely weird because there ain't nothing that any of my exes can do that embarrass me.
Let's say tell a story about how my balls stunk.
Your balls stink. What?
None
Oh,
of them,
that.
none of them, not a single one of them could make that complaint or say
I'm about to say,
anything,
no, he don't get down like that for
derogatory
sure.
about that.
Yeah, I
They
know for.
can't
I
because
don't.
nothing apparently wasn't enough to keep you off of.
You know, weirdly
So,
enough, I've heard other females feel that same kind of way. Like when they hear a chick like break up with a dude, and then she started giving him start talking about how big his dick wasn't and all this other shit, and it's like, well, if that's how you feel, why was you fucking him?
cause mind you, this wasn't just one time, wasn't just twice, it wasn't just 3 times, wasn't just 4, 5, 6 times. This was a lot. So, yeah, no.
Yeah, because y'all was doing enough fucking for you to be able to form an opinion on his junk. So, yeah. So why are you complaining about it now? He won. The fuck?
All right, got you. Had you. Didn't have to ask for it at some point.
Well, for
You
real,
just
like,
gave it up.
hey, you was like, hell yeah, let's get some fucking happening. So
Yeah, I never understood that either. I never understood. And
Hell yeah, let's get some
and then
fucking-
freaking J-Man, I don't ever brag about my genitals. I know my genitals ain't about dick.
Well,
So
at the very
I'll
least, it's about dick. At the very least.
look, like I got a lot of women in my family, so I've been around several
Got it.
times when girl talk has been a thing. Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
chicks drop dudes extremely bad. Like it's horrible. I
Like
could
I-
never be one of those dudes.
Like
Look,
I real. Hold on.
My
Give me a second.
dick
Give me a
is
second.
small and my sex game is absolute trash. I'm fat as hell. I have no stamina.
Well, that's gonna
Do
fuck
with
this
that.
bitch. That's
Hold on. Do with that as you will.
Yeah,
Hold on.
like-
Do with that information as you will. If
That's
I
gonna-
still get the draws at the end of the night.
like I got him. I got him, ho.
Right.
I'm like, well, that's gonna be awkward.
Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up, cause I don't want you thinking. Cause y'all watch too much BET, listen to too much rap music. I don't want you thinking that I'm finna get in there and
wreck
freaking,
shop.
Oh man, seriously,
Just-
seriously.
I was like, you gonna knock my shit down? No.
Right, like I'm finna flip the mattress with one pump, like.
Boom. Oh yes, I'm pregnant. It was like, well, that's some honesty for your ass, and I don't know if we need to keep this video around. I might have to reshoot this bitch. I was like, because this was supposed to be like a trophy guide for Minecraft. I had this idea, like legit, last night, because it was this trophy that I've been trying to get, and it's where you have to like fly through a single square. And Fifth was like, yeah, I found this video online that says basically just fall from a really tall place and like activate your wings as you go through a hole in the ground. And he was like, you're gonna die, but
Just ask me where it was at.
and I was thinking to myself, like, do I have to die to do this? And I was
No,
like,
every time you
I
ask me
don't
something,
have to
you see it
die.
right there, your
And I
blind
came
ass
up with
can't see it. I'll
this,
stare at it and I'd be like,
and I came up with an idea that I don't have to die. I can put a slime block at the bottom of the hole that I'm gonna fall into, and it'll shoot me back out. Like I'll just bounce out of it. And I don't know how high up I am, but we're not as high as the observation tower, but we are a little taller than the concrete, than the flint mining thing. So that's really all you need. You can do it again too. Shit. As long as you just like it's. Whew, there, yeah. Fucking works. It fucking works beautifully. I also put a fucking hole here so that, if you fall, because if you move forward too much, you're gonna smack that block. But it's a straight shot up and a straight shot down, so you shouldn't die. I didn't die. Hell, you just seen me not die. And self-confidence is hard to come by. And I do mean self-confidence is hard to come by. And by all means, I put myself out there because that's my bro. Goddamn it. I'm in the same boat with him. It is what it is. Every chick I done ever messed with, you knew what you was getting yourself into beforehand. So like, what good does it do you to talk shit after the fact? I like honestly, same go with a dude. If you fucking a broad and then she break up with you, you like, dude, just like a pussy ass bitch. Like really, you wasn't saying that you wasn't saying none of that when your face was cunt. No, it was like like fucking uterus deep in her pussy, nigga. It wasn't stinking that bad, ho.
It definitely goes both ways. Please believe.
Like so, please. Oh shit! What the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you the words. I don't want you thinking that I'm overconfident about a damn thing. I would never send you a text on some. I'm on my way to wear that ass out.
I mean,
because like I said, I've been there for girl talk. There are dudes that be on that and paid
TLC wrote that song. TLC wrote the song. I'm telling you now. TLC wrote the song and then Swifty McVeigh from D12 remixed it. It's legit called Girl Talk from the album 3D. This is not a joke. This is not a segue. This is just what it is. The song is called Girl Talk, and like we wouldn't want to know these things if you got the bat but not the swing. Put in work. If you're done with the girl to talk and you're done with your feelings hurt, put in work. Because if you don't, that girl gonna go spreading the word. Those are the lyrics. They flat out say, don't be talking about like you know, like you got all this and you got all that and you can do this and you can't. It is what it is. Just, you know, if you ain't got it like that, you better like I don't know, the compensation. Like, it is what it is. Compensation, nigga, motherfucker.
Bring that back in here. So just clean that damn living room.
Okay, that's really starting. You know.
That's laundry.
That's you.
Take that shit home with you.
I ain't never been that dude. I'm never
gonna be that dude. No, I'm gonna let that slide.
You cats out there that be on that, boy, y'all get talked about so bad.
And I'm gonna tell you real shit though.
So bad.
And this is real talk coming from a dude who has a lot of female friends. If you are a dude who is very well endowed, and you think that's enough to make a girl weak, I'm gonna tell you now, there's only one type of woman who likes a dick that is just massive, and that's a slut. Hoes like a big dick because they pussies have been worn out. Not my words, well, not my words exactly, but the idea of like, well, his dick is big, so the sex is good. That's not necessarily true for all women. That is not true.
That is no.
That's like saying, okay.
But if everybody's different, dog.
You can have a Ferrari, but if you can't drive,
you can pound that out all you want to, but little did you know, all you had to do was look on her earlobe and she was
nut, just nut,
right.
just
you know what I'm
nut.
saying? Like, everybody's different,
everywhere.
Dog.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna blow this all out. It's like, yeah, she might not be a super fan of that. Like,
it's like I told them young cats at work. I'm like, man, look, like I know y'all caught up in the media and the hype about sex. Like, look, and you insist on being 12 feet long and 80 feet wide, dick looking like something out of Minecraft. But look, there are women out there that flat out that do not need to be penetrated.
Fifth has talked about that for a long time. He's like, a female's vagina is only so deep. Like, it only goes from like the front to the back so far. And like, cause even my nephew, he was like, who's got them Dikembe Mutombo fingers, so you can infer from that what you will. And he was like, yeah, like fucking the chick, and if you don't go all the way in, it's like it feels like it just kind of like there's no point in it. By that, what he means is if there's like if there's an inch of you that keeps your pelvis from touching her pelvis, you kind of lose that intimacy because you're not touching her. And sure, you can be like, what the fuck is intimacy? What that word mean? And it's like
then the conversation be over and done with, and I slap you in the mouth with a dictionary.
Bow! It's like,
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
You have nothing to add to this conversation?
He's like, I know my dick big.
I got I got a fat dick.
How long have y'all known me?
I'm about to say,
The conversation don't apply to me.
like, I'm about to say, Jamal's like, my dick's 13 inches on a bad day. What the fuck are you talking about?
He said, "Draws like shit. I got a big 14 in the middle of one with no draws on.
Outside, in cold
After
water.
I got out the pool. That's flaccid, nigga. That ain't hard.
Wrap his shit around this waist like a Saiyan tail. You don't give a fuck.
No, that's exactly where I was headed next.
Like, that's what, like, by all means, if you're a female and that's what you like, if you like
story.
a big old just donkey dick,
Why the
then
fuck
by
I
all
miss
means.
this?
And because I was like, because I've talked to Fifth about it on multiple occasions, and he was like, well, for the people who like that, it's mostly because the idea of them seeing something that large being pushed into them and it stays there is the turn on. It was like, it's in me. Oh my gosh. It's fucking in me. Like that. Like that's the arousal factor is that this thing is in me. That's crazy. I took the whole thing, bitch. Oh my god, that dick was so good. Was it really? Like, I mean,
Like
I'm bleeding.
You do
but...
realize people come out of there, right?
Yeah,
So,
but they gotta break
by
it
all
though.
means,
Fair enough.
Yeah, here's the thing. The circumference of a baby's head compared to
Man, a
circumference of
baby's the
penis.
arm. Like I was saying, nigga, hell no. I was like, yeah, I've had multiple females tell me like, no, like I'm narrow, so a big dick hurts. Not the good kind of hurt, like I'm genuinely uncomfortable, like after the fact hurts.
This
Please
needs
stop.
to stop.
Yes,
Stop now.
please stop doing this. This is uncomfortable. I'm very sad.
See what I'm saying?
Like,
That's why I say everybody's different, dog.
Like, by all
Yeah,
means.
I said my difference age, but I'm overconfident as fuck. So like y'all started going this, I was like, I've said it before. I've said it before.
I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go ahead
I'm
and
entirely too overconfident.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out when I get over there.
Pretty much.
I hope you got your insurance, bitch, because I'm about to fuck some shit up.
Alright.
Who's
By all
who?
means, hey, you know, if that's who you are, I ain't as a dude, I don't care. But just be aware that if she clown you for that,
Right.
guess I was
Like, I couldn't be that dude. With all my exes, if they had to say anything about it, they will probably say, "He's alright." Like, I ain't the greatest.
he was
I ain't the
attentive.
worst.
No, I didn't.
Wee.
I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Knowing I'm not gonna die makes this jump a little bit easier to deal with. All right, that's the end of this. Y'all get it. Like, that's building the tower, making the tower safe, making it easy to climb, drop into the hole, activate your wings just before you go through the hole. Just as you, because that should be enough to get you, like, I think it's 40 meters a second. That's just enough to get you fast enough. Just activate them when you get about here, and you're good to go.
I don't even know why Brother Lynx is even questioning that BS news.
Because it's funny.
Because the fact that they spelled
They spelled a
nine,
yeah, I was like,
I-N-E,
I was like, it wasn't even N-I-N-E, it was 9-I-N-E. And I was like, you know what, for what it's worth, he might be better than that guy. But that guy ain't the other guy, so, because that guy's name is spelled differently.
Right.
By all means, if you spell my name with an E instead of an I, I'm not going to be offended because you ain't talking about me.
Probably not. I don't know. I don't know what this bitch gonna do.
I don't know, Jamal. Bye.